did you identify as the unique selling point for Curve?
Scalable and the true complexity of the music industry.
Okay.
So I don't know how I managed to wheel that out because I have not said that for a long time. But it really was like those two things. It was the moment there that the data was getting big.
Okay.
Starting to get, and I say big is nothing compared to today's data, right? But this was, we're still talking 2016, 2017. This was Spotify data. This was YouTube data going in there, etc. So it was that, we were looking at the scale of other systems couldn't deal with that. And then a lot of the other systems kind of just looked at it from a really simple indie label problem.
Really? Okay.
Of and profit shares were quite a big kind of deal that was in the marketplace at the time, which, really is cut this, add up all the sales, add up all the costs, cut it in half as profit share, right? Right. So and so a lot of the other systems that were coming to market that were more modern only had that level of complexity to them.
Oh, wow.
And so we really looked at that and said, well, this doesn't solve the problem for all these labels.
Yeah, fair.
And of course, these were the labels that Ray and Music Royalty Company were doing the royalties for. So it was like, well, that's not going to solve the problem if we do that. So we have to tackle it this way. And so, it really was like those two things there that were just like, okay, it's got to do these two things.
Yeah.
If we can do these two things, it'll solve it for the market. And, I talk about them as being pretty easy. Let me tell you, royalties is complex, man. You look at old royalty deals and they are in this territory, for this format sold, you have to pay this royalty amount. But it's also, there's these deductions that go against it for the territory and the format and this, that and the other, and mechanical deduction against it. And all of these things that are hell of a complex as to how you get there. So, and that's the most complex end of things ultimately. But that's actually, genuinely what a lot of deals look like in the world. And so,
absolutely, yeah.
And so, there's no point just saying, oh, well, this is for this market segment, because you're not going to get there really.
Or as you say, you solved a problem that the bigger record labels were having, which naturally then the smaller labels can use because it's obviously going to tailor for them too.